welcome to Beauty on a Budget. And I'm doing a collab video today, so this is an extra video. And it's with my beautiful friend Carla again, who has all the bright ideas. You know when people have those ideas you wish you'd come up with? she has all the bright ideas. So she is doing collabs through the autumn months. And I think she's going to carry it on, and she's, you know, doing with a different person every time. And it's taking it through seasons, so how we would look for that sort of season. And I love fall, guys. I really love for autumn. I love it. I love the makeup. It's my favourite time of year, but I love the makeup and I love the autumnal tones. I really love them. So thank you, Carla, for asking me to join you for this October one. This is the look I've come up with. I'm quite pleased with it. Let's see how I did it. Okay, guys, so as I said, I love the autumn colours. It's definitely my favourite time of year for makeup. It's my favourite time of year, actually. But for makeup, I love those autumn tones. I mean, I love makeup all year round, you know that, guys, but I'm drawn to those, you know, the naked heat type palettes, that warmth, you know, I'm drawn to those. And I like to add a little bit of sort of other autumn colours in as well. So what I'm going to do today is I'm using two eye palettes. And they are both from Wet n Wild, and they are both ones that I absolutely love. And one of them is Rose in the Air, Roses in the Air. And the other one is probably, even after all these years, still probably one of my top favourite palettes. And that's the Comfort Zone. You can see how worn that is, guys. But I love the Comfort Zone. I think it's a tremendous palette, I really do. So I'm going to start. The only thing with these Wet n Wild palettes, they're not the easiest to open. Do you remember the old ones when it was like a 4 one side and 4 the other? This is just kind of the revamped version. Although they've brought a few new ones out in it, haven't they? But the Comfort Zone was in that style, wasn't it? Now then, before I ramble on, I'm going to get a biggish fluffy brush like this. And I'm going to put that in, the one in Roses in the Air, this one here. Let's get my mirror a bit better situated, guys. That's it. So that's just going all over the lid. I've got my foundation on, obviously, my concealer, all my skincare and my brows. A little bit of finishing powder where I need it. So that's that one. The next one I'm going into, I should have decided this, shouldn't I? Because they're all so nice and I like them all. So the next one I'm going to go into is this one, which is in the Comfort Zone, and it's like a transition colour at the end here. Now this is nice because in the original Comfort Zone you only had these 8 shades. In all of them you never had the transitions either end, and I'm really liking that idea. So this is like a nice sort of apricotty rusty, not too dark, and we're going to put that in the transition. Love their palettes. I love their colours. And I love the consistency as well, because although I like some of the real, I mean, these are pretty well pigmented, you know, for drugstore, and they're pretty well pigmented. But I can't work with the really heavy pigmented ones because I just find so much effort to, you know, blend them out, whereas that blends out absolutely beautifully. They're just amazing. I just love these palettes. Put that quite high. I'm putting that quite high, guys, almost up to the corner there, because I want to bring my eye up. And that's that one. Now with the same brush, I'm going in to, let me see now which one I'm going into next. This more definite rust one here. This one is in Roses in the Air. I don't think I've got a colour chart, I'm not sure. If I have, I'll list it for you. But this one here, it's a real rust one, real rust. I'm going to put that in the same place, but I'm going to bring it lower down towards the crease. How easy they blend into one another. They're just great. And lower down into the crease. These are both mattes, guys. And we'll shape that up because we like to go up. And we're going to do the same here. There's a little bit of fallout here, but we'll take care of that. Back and forth, going quite to the inside. Can you see, guys? I'm not sort of finishing here as I do with some looks. Going quite the way over. And same that side. I love these, guys. Okay, and now we're going to blend those two together. Fluffy a bit. This. I blend those two together like that. I will take care of that fallout. And I just do that with my sponge that I did my foundation with. And I just put that, and that normally takes care of that sort of fallout. But there's just not that much to sort of worry about really, but obviously you want it completely off. Always going up, but if you don't want me saying that, you're going up. And now I'm going to take a smaller brush, which I can't find. Going to take a smaller brush. What about that size? And I'm going to take, in the comfort zone, I'm going to take the other sort of transition crease colour. It's a real burgundy. See that one? I'm going to take that one, and then I'm going to put that just on the V. So I haven't got hooded eyes, so the way I do it, if you've got hooded eyes, you need to sort of look and put it round here. The best person to, I think, to go to hooded eyes for is Nisha. Nisha does wonderful videos. Sugar Puff and Fluff, she does wonderful videos on hooded eyes. But because I haven't, I just look straight ahead and I take my crease, just above my crease. Can you see what I'm doing, guys? So I'm just darkening, just on the outside, working back and forth, coming up to get a bit of a shape so we lifted. And same there. And then I'm going to put that a little bit on the outside, just blending that into that corner. And a little bit into the inside there, but only a little bit. Just a little bit into the inside there. But we want to definitely lighten. So just put a little bit there. But we will lighten that part there. We're doing the same this side. You don't want to over blend this. Well, we want to blend it obviously because I'm big on blending anything, but just try and do it with this one. Make sure it's blended into the others. But this really is just a you know, a finishing colour. Keep looking up. Can you just see what I'm doing? I'm just poking it in that that V there. Down and a little bit on the outside. Like that. A little bit there. Just a little touch on the inside there. Just a little touch. Not where we put the highlight. But we're going to bring that up there. I've not blended that side very well. Bring that up there. But we're leaving the middle. And then we're going up with the brush. Blender. And I want to do under the eyes, so I will do that with a little flat brush like this. I'm going to do that with the darker colour, but I'm going to go really next to my brows. If I look up, I can do it easier, but it's difficult to do that and do it for you as well. But if you look up, you can do that easier. Obviously, you've got to be able to see in the mirror. And sort of 2/3 or even half, but don't come too far around here with it. And then again we go up. You know how I always go up in that at the end there, and just tidy that. Then we do the same this side. And make sure that's tidied. Make sure those outside parts are blended. That's it. Not too low. Okay, then we want to get, I'll take this little brush while I've got it, and I'll take, the original one that I put on my brow, which is this brow bone, which is here. And I'm just going to just fade that out near the brow. Can you see what I'm doing, guys? Just fading that out near the brow. That's that. And the same this side. Don't get rid of the colour at all. You just want to ease it into the, make sure you're matching up. And then I'm going to get a flat brush, and I'm going to take this green, and this is one of my favourite greens. If you want it really intense, it's an idea to put a primer on your lid, but I don't want it too intense. But this is one of all greens in palettes. I love this monochrome colour. I absolutely love it. I love this one. I love the Comfort Zone. After all the years, and I have been wearing it for years, I still love it. And this goes in the centre. I haven't got a primer on, so I'll probably need to build it up a little bit. It's not too intense. If you want it intense, you know, as I say, a primer goes on even better with your finger, really. I often do that centre colour with the finger. And then you just want to ease that into the inner and outer colour. So you just haven't got a big blob in the middle. Just ease it in with your finger. Can you see? Just ease that in with your finger. And that's just that green in the middle. Do it again this side. It's easier to do it with your finger. If you want that more intense, as I say, put on a primer on your lid first, or a Revolution's cut creased canvas is very good. Just if you're doing the lid, even though it's not a cut crease, it's good for a lid colour. Need a little bit of time building it up. Be patient, because it's better to put on little, blend it in, than put on a, like I said, a big blob, which isn't attractive at all. Do you know, I don't know if you've got these, guys. Any of you have got the these palettes. I mean, they're really popular, iconic palettes. But I don't know. I'll always love it and I'll always buy it. But I don't know if this formula is exactly the same as the ones in the original palette. I've got a feeling it's not. Okay, let's just dust that in. Make sure that's there. I don't think it is, you know, guys. I really don't think it is. Then I'm just going to tidy up like this. And then I'll use this little brush here like this. And I want to go into, which is the one in the comfort zone, the white one in the comfort zone. Which is not the one I put on my brow. I put the white on my brow that's in Roses in the Air, because this one's a shimmer, that one's not. But this, I just want to put in my corner. And this is quite important, especially if you've got darker colour going all the way around. Okay, I'll put my mascara on that off the camera and I'll come back. Okay, so my mascara is on. And now I want to do the rest of my face. I wanted to keep it very much to the autumn theme. So I am using, this is a palette by Revolution called Definition, but these kinds of palettes, so many people have got them out. You've got a contour, which is a contour bronzer, which is a nice neutral colour. It's not orangey, and it's, I don't know how it's coming across there, but it's a good bronzer for me. A very neutral kind of blush and a highlighter. And I like these, especially for travel. I think they're great. So we're going to put on a little contour. And I'm going to blend that out, obviously. We don't want no mud looks. Let's blend that. This is quite pigmented, this one, isn't it? Oh, I've got a very high forehead, so for me, contouring along the hairline is really important. Although I do normally wear a fringe, bangs I normally wear, but I still like to make sure that that part's well shaped, you know. Then I come down slightly into here. Not too much. Just a little bit of shaping on the face. Same this side, just a little bit of shaping. Not too much, nicely blended. And then along the jawline. I've only really been doing this, I'd say contouring, or learnt to contour, the last year or so, and I'm really liking it. I like the difference it makes to my face. In fact, I'd rather do this and leave blush on Someone's coming in. I'd rather do that and leave blush sometimes. But just go down like that. So we don't want too much. Just shape it nicely. And it's autumny, isn't it? If you put that sort of colours around there. You don't want no too sort of summer bright ones. Just enough to contour and shape the face. Then I'm going to go into the blush. I'm going to use everything from this kit. Not too much. I'm going to tap that off. And then just on my cheeks. Maybe I tapped off too much. Just on my cheeks, I'm going to put this. So we've got nice natural flush without too much colour. That's it. And this, I really like this palette, guys. I'll list it below, obviously. And just here. And then if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can put a little bit of the highlighter on. Sort of according what time it is or what season it is, isn't it? But for this, I like a little bit of highlight. On cheekbone, not up here because we can't afford to put it, well, I can't afford to put it there anyway. And just up that part there, but not too near the eye. Just so it catches the light. That one. Just so it catches the light like that. And you want to blend that in. And a little bit down the top of the nose, but not on the ends of the nose. I don't want to emphasise my nose of all noses. And try a little bit on the top of the lip. Like that. Not very much. A little bit like that on the top of the lip. And then I'm going to use a lipstick. This is a lipstick. I'm not going to line it today, guys, just for time, really. But the shade of lipstick I've used, this is an MUA lipstick. And this is probably, it's shade 11. And this is probably about my third one of these, if not more. It's this one, and it's one that I go to every autumn and winter. I love this colour. So, it's probably one of my favourite shades for this time of year. I've just brought it out again and put it on my vanity. So that's it, guys. That's my autumn look. I will go and tidy my hair and I'll be back. Okay, so what do you think, guys? I quite like it. I think it's quite nice. The touch of green I like, as long as you keep it neutral, because I'm not a colourful person, you know that. But if you keep it themed in with everything else, and possibly wearing the green as well, and I've got green on my nails too, so, you know, keeping it in theme, and I think that's nice. I love the colours. I love these colours. Yeah, autumn's my favourite time. So thank you so much for watching me, and thank you, Carla, for asking me. I appreciate it so much. She supports me so much, and I love it a bit. So I'll list her channel below, and if you like me and you like kind of what you see is what you get, you're going to love Carla. So I'll list her channel below. And I will see you again really soon in my next video. You take care. Bye.